I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.
Hey y'all, welcome to I Look Good Naked podcast with Terri J, Vaughn
and Cas Sigers-Beedles.
Did I say my and on top of your name?
Yeah, because I didn't know what you were doing.
But. Okay. And
Cas Sigers-Beedles.
We're back, y'all. We're so back.
We are back. Yes.
We're gone for a few weeks because of life and work.
Life and work. Terry's been directing a movie. How was that?
Yay! It was freaking fantastic and chaotic and crazy and wonderful.
Good. I have a question. When I write a script and you direct it, do you hear my voice?
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
But I'm very protective and about some of your words and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And during the filming process, there were some things that needed to change. And I called you in the middle of it and was like, Cass, we need to change this scene, or can you fix these words? And you were like, do what you want to do it.
Right. Because I am not protected. Once I let the words go, they're just out. They're gone. They're just gone to live. They live freely. So I don't
have to think more than
you want to.
Well, I like using your brain when I can.
Yeah,
and you would not allow me while I was gone in DC because you were using your brain for something else. Right. And I was really trying to occupy that brain space for myself and what I needed, and you would not let me.
Nope. I get rid of those. Those hard drives are put away. That's what I do. I download hard drive, put it away. When people call me, unless I go plug in that hard drive, I have no idea.
I do have to say, my friend, that you wrote an amazing script.
Thank you.
It was really funny.
Good. I can't wait to see it.
Oh my God. It was so good. And it was really just the actor. You're going to be really happy with the actors and the work that they put in.
Very good.
I'm excited. To work every day prepared, knowing all their lines. It was amazing. It was amazing. So you set the blueprint for us. We took it and we made a phenomenal movie, I think.
Well, do they have any? No one knows when it's coming out next year.
I heard
March.
You heard when?
March 2019.
Oh, okay.
And why did I think it was later? I thought it was like July. I don't know, but I don't know.
2019.
It'll be out next year.
All right.
And it's a romantic comedy. It will air on BET. And yes, my beautiful friend Cas Sigers-Beedles wrote it. I got the opportunity to direct it. We worked with a production company out of Washington, D.C. called Octet Productions, and they were super fantastic. Chuck West and Bree Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Brett Dismuke is the producer on it. And
he was a producer. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he was a producer on it.
Mm-hmm. He's a producer on it. And of course, for BET, big ups to Larissa Bates.
What's up, Larissa?
Yes, who greenlit the project. And she came out to DC on our last day of shooting.
I saw her sitting in your director.
Yeah. So this is funny though. So the last day of shooting was my birthday, right? October 16th. And y'all know how I like to party on my birthday. Well, not really party, but I like to celebrate. Which means I like to get with friends and drink. Right. That's what I like to do. So they had planned. So it was our last day of shooting. They had planned. They didn't tell me. But I knew they were doing something because they were like, we're going to have a rap party.
Oh, this is the party.
They had planned
I'm upset I missed it.
For me where Biz Markie was spitting.
Right.
He started spitting at 10:30. We did not rap on my birthday until 2-something in the morning.
You missed the party.
I missed the whole party. So the cast that was rapped, who was Taronda Jones, and who else was rapped by then?
Rail was probably rapped.
Ernestine Johnson.
They all went to the party?
They were all there.
Oh,
They were at the party.
had I been there, I'd have been there.
Tyrone, Marshall Brown.
I'm
They
almost
were
mad no
all
one told me
at the
about
party. Just them.
But you, not there.
Nobody else. I mean, the rest of the crew and all of us were still at work.
Well, Biz was at the party.
And Biz. And he was spinning and he was like, nobody's here. Yep. So it was very,
I guess you can't really spin on set because you actually have to shoot a movie.
yeah, no. So it was, so the producers had planned that, Chuck and Bree of Octet Productions had planned that whole thing. And, and Bree was coming over like, Terri, I really hope you wrap this scene up. I was like, Bree, I'm making a movie. I'm going to give you the best movie possible. I'll wrap when I'm done.
Not even knowing. They should have just told you.
Oh my God.
Came to set. And I've been wanting, since we had that party, since Biz was spinning at that party and we were at Sundance, I've been wanting to be another Biz.
Oh my God. So he ended up rolling up on us on set at the end of the night when we were done, and he was driving by, and I was like, is that Biz? Isn't it
hilarious?
Right there driving, and it was him, and he just stopped and got out, and I was like, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I missed him. I missed. That's a huge. Like Biz Markie was spinning at a party
for you. That's
never happened for me before,
and it still hasn't.
And it still, well, he did spin for me, but I didn't get to participate.
Yeah, well,
that's crazy.
One day,
but gonna have an awesome fucking movie.
You are. And so there's other parties just for him to spin.
It is. He's gonna spin at the Emmy party that we're gonna win for this movie.
Okay. Okay, or you can just spin next year for one of our birthdays.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll be spinning at a party in Sundance when we go this year.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see.
So that's where I've been. I've been in DC, and also I did a lot of stuff. I went to LA. I was a guest star on Rel's show, which was fucking amazing. I have not been on a multi-camera live studio audience show since All of Us, because they don't really do those kind of shows. They stopped doing them, but they're trying to bring them back. And Rel's show is live studio audience, multi-camera. So I felt so at home, and I had a ball. I have no idea when it airs. I'm sure it's going to be airing shortly because that's been a few weeks now. But yeah, so I got to do a guest spot on Rel's show. So be sure you guys watch his show on Fox. I think it comes on at 8:00 on Sundays on Fox. And then I went and did the movie in DC. Which, should I say the name of it yet, or should I wait? I'm not sure.
It may change the name. Well, I don't know. You can say what the name working title is. Huh?
Okay, it's Angrily Ever After, which is the film we were talking about that Cas wrote and I directed in Washington, D.C. So I was there for about, how long was I there? 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks?
At least 3 weeks, I know.
And then I left there to go do a play.
We're not going to talk about the play. She left there and went to Texas for a job, a booty ass job that.
And that was interesting too. But I did get to work with Columbus Short, which was so crazy and fun. I had no idea. I know Columbus, and we see each other in Crossing, and we always give love. But it was my first time working with him. His ass is so funny. He's hilarious. So I had so much fun with his ass. And I met another really great, talented actor as well. There were many, but there was another really great one who played opposite me in one of the lead roles. Oh, fuck.
You forgot his name? You told me about him.
Yeah. Did I tell you his name?
You probably.
Oh, his name is Drummer. No, not Drummer. His name is...
You know what? How many cocktails have you had?
It was just one. His name is, oh God, now I have to look it up because I feel so bad.
Okay, well, while you're looking it up, I'm going to do my quote of the day. How about that? No?
Oh, wait, no, because your quote of the day needs so much attention.
Well, I would like
his name is Draper Winston.
Draper Winston.
Draper Winston. And he is
a phenomenal actor.
Great. He really is. and he's fine as all get out.
Okay. Maybe he could be an open.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm positive that we're going to work with him again.
We're going to work with him again.
Really good actor. He looks like a Morris Chestnut type. But he's
look him up.
A stage actor, and he's just really good. And I love people that are about the craft, and he is. So it was fun getting to meet him and work with him and work with Columbus Short. So that is what I did for that time that we were away, and now we're back.
My life was nowhere near as exciting. I was busy, but we're not going
to say no. I think it was.
Well, we don't have that kind of time. Yeah,
but we do.
No, we
don't.
Our
podcast. We can take as much time as we want to. I know Melissa wants to go to bed.
I want to go to bed
late at night. She wants to go to bed, but come on, we got to catch the people up. We've been gone for like 3 weeks or so.
Well, I mean, we have been. But I'm doing my regular thing. I've been writing. I've been editing. I've been shooting. I went to Memphis.
Yeah, okay.
I went to Memphis and shot a pilot. And then where Nina Holiday is pitching some things to some networks. So we had to shoot that for Chris and Yvonne. So we've been busy. I was here holding down Nina Holiday while Terry was off gallivanting, holding down the family. How about that? The other family. So, hey, we've been busy. But we're back. So that's all that matters. So we're back. We're going to be here.
Okay, we're back.
From now till November, till Halloween. Not Halloween. Thanksgiving. Halloween's coming up. Sorry.
So, pals.
Yes.
Your quote of the day.
My quote of the day is short, but very powerful.
I'm sure.
Like me.
That is such a true statement.
Yes, my quote is by Leo Tolstoy. See, I'm tired. Leo Tolstoy. Yes. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time.
Let me think about that. Say that one more time.
The two most powerful warriors are patience and time.
Okay, and so what does that mean to you?
That means that patience and time will whoop your ass. That's what that means to me.
Or
or what now?
Or it gives you power.
Or it gives you power. But
to wait shit out?
Yeah, I know. But patience and time will conquer all. That's kind of pretty much the way I see it. Like patience, if you have the patience to endure, you will conquer whatever it is that you want to endure. And that's obviously what warriors do. Warriors don't give up. Like if you think about 300, they were the most powerful warriors. They go out, in flames, but what they don't do is they never surrender. And that's kind of patience and time. So if you have those things on your side, you never surrender. So that's my more deeper meaning, my friend.
I think that's what it means. You're right.
So I just think it's a very great quote because being in this business, man, you need patience and time. Yeah. And you got to do it with a smile, even if it's on the inside.
Right.
Which is where it is a lot of times.
I was going to say, I can't say that I'm always smiling through this journey.
No. But you have patience.
There's a lot during this journey.
You do. Yeah. But
it's needed.
That's my quote.
So I'm going to do my woman of the day with our guest.
Okay. With your guest later?
With the guest later, because
why?
Because, yes. So I can say who the guest is, of course. Because Sandy Red is a phenomenal performer, and my woman of the day is a phenomenal performer. And I just think they should go hand in hand together.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll wait to our woman.
Once we get to that part with our guest, Sandy Red, it all makes sense. It all tie in in a bow.
I got you. All right, well, we can move on. We have our topics that we always talk about, but I don't know what they're going to be. We have entertainment. I don't know what's going on in entertainment because it's so much going on in the world that it's entertainment. It's not even, this is obviously a week late. So the bombs, who knows what's going to be going on by the time this podcast is released. But man, we've got the Hondurans coming across the border. That it's not funny. By no means is it funny, but it's so intriguing to me because you've got 5,000, 6,000 people. Like, who is leading these people? And what did you say to them?
I think they're leading themselves.
There's always a leader. Because somebody had to start the journey.
But I don't think it's one. I think it's a group. And it's a group. They have, and they've, and people just want change. So they're like, okay, let me go see. Let me go do this.
It's a long time to go see. A lot of walking to go see. I just feel like it's deeper. I feel like it's much deeper. I do. I don't know what it is, but I feel like something is either brewing there, bigger that we don't know about, or someone has persuaded them to come here because it's strategy behind it. But it's definitely something deeper because it's been turmoil in Honduras. So why now around election time? It's just the right timing to stir up chaos.
Right.
It's been going on in Honduras since last year. Why didn't they do the shit last year? Why didn't they do it in January? You're going to come to America, come when it's summer. Why they coming in?
Coming when it's fall.
Just saying. So I just feel like, they're coming into Texas, so it'll still be warm. But I'm just saying, I just feel like it's something deeper brewing. And man, our country needs a lot of prayer right now. We need a lot of healing. So I haven't even been watching entertainment because it's like every time I turn the TV on, it's something tragic. And I'm like, oh.
And that's the thing. I haven't. I've been so out of the loop. I haven't had a TV on in weeks.
Oh, because you've been shooting.
I get information just however I get it, wherever I see it, talking to you or talking to my husband or on social media. So I'm so out of the loop. I have to catch up. I need to figure out what's going on in the world. I know that we need to vote. And when this podcast aired is our voting day. And motherfuckers need to get out and vote. That's for sure. And they're going to piss me off if they don't get out and vote. And y'all don't want to piss me off. Because shit happens if I get pissed off. So go vote. I'm so serious about that.
Have you done your early voting?
I have not. I'm going to go vote. Without a doubt, I will have voted by the time this shit airs.
Oh my God.
So that's important.
All right.
And I know there are tons of Smith family moments.
I know. I'm sure. Well, that red table is popping. Jada just be having
that red table is popping. I know Will is the first guest on that the new season.
Yes, he is. He talked about marrying a young woman and having instant chemistry with Jada. And they talked about their marriage, and how they aren't really the construct of marriage and how there's so many pitfalls and traps in the construct of marriage, which I completely agree. Expectations we put on it are just too grand. And we started way too early with the little girls of finding the prince and it's going to be perfect and you're going to get the ring and it's going to be this. And then we have all of these crazy false expectations. So when, real folk come along and they don't have a big ring or they don't have this, and then we go for this over here. That's all what the fairy tale is supposed to be. I just feel like we just need to stop that with the babies and the girls especially. As though we have to be rescued by the prince.
Pouring into the idea of this prince, this knight in shining armor gonna come and you're gonna, the one that gives you the fabulous life and the ring and the this and the that.
Right.
But then what about the expectations? That I think that's bigger than everything. The expectations of marriage.
But I agree, but I think the expectations start with that you have to get married and you have to be this, and this is kind of what makes you whole, and this person is, it's like I'm supposed to make you better, you're supposed to make me better, and then we have these high expectations of what these people are supposed to do. So the man is supposed to take care of the woman is supposed to, and the people still abide by that, take care of the kids. Or the woman's supposed to have kids, because if she doesn't have the kids, she doesn't have the family, then maybe she's kind of inferior and the man may not want her. It's like all of these expectations that we start teaching our kids when we're younger. it gets in their brain, you know, to where women of a certain age still feel like something's wrong with them if they're not married. And then, of course, if they feel like something's wrong with them, then they'll never find that person. And I feel like the weight we put on the confines of marriage is just too large and lofty, because at the end of the day, we're all flawed, and it's hard to.
Unrealistic.
Oh, I think it's very unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very. I think you can love someone forever. I think you can, because you can love your friends forever, but to think that it's always going to be peaches and cream and happiness and love and kind of like love and marriage, love and like the thing that's gonna always be there forever. That's just, I don't buy it. And I come from parents who are still married after they've had their 50-year anniversary. But I don't know the pitfalls and the ups and downs and the highs and lows and, you know, what that took for that to stay together. But I know it wasn't all peaches and cream.
Right. It was a choice.
It was a choice, you know, and it all is a choice.
No matter what, even if you did that or I did that or this happened or that didn't mesh,
it's a choice.
We're
choosing to stay together for whatever that reason is. Sometimes it's for money, sometimes it's for love, sometimes it's for the kids, sometimes it's for whatever you've put on it. But no one talks about that. When you get married, it's like, oh, we're going to be together forever because you love me and we love each other and the sex is going to be amazing.
I don't like when you do that voice. That voice is scary.
Marriage is scary. It's my damn married voice. Yeah.
It's the voice you do for anything that you feel is annoying.
That is annoying. Marriage isn't annoying, but those expectations that people
we're gonna do this and you're gonna do that.
And that's how I feel too. I feel like everything is a little. Yeah, I do. What if I talked like that all the time? That would be. I
couldn't take it. No, it scared me.
But they talked about marriage, so they're awesome. They're still together, and
they are. I mean, we haven't even. I think Will did his 50th birthday jump too.
I'm sure he did.
While we were off, right? That happened while we were off, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it did. His birthday happened while we were off.
Yeah, so he did his big jump out the plane, right?
I'm sure. Let's see. Let's look it up and see.
No, he did. He did his big jump out the plane. It was his 50th birthday.
Well,
He's
who won?
Libra, like me.
Who won the contest?
I don't know. It's not about the person that won the contest. It's all about Will Smith. It's a Smith family moment. It's not about the Smith family's fans moment.
Will Smith on skydiving. Yes, he did his skydiving and he did it. Oh no, these are all old. These are all April 17. Oh, here we go. No, it says Will Smith to jump out of the plane. I don't see where it says he did do it. I guess I would need to go on his Instagram, which I'm not about.
Instagram. The whole family was there when he did the jump. They were all nervous. Even Cherie was there, the first wife.
Yes.
And
there
she
it is.
got really emotional watching him jump because it was fucking scary, which I'm sure would be.
But he's jumped before. He's jumped before because I see all these other things.
There's something different about this jump. I don't know what it was. Maybe where it was, out the plane. I don't know what it was about this particular jump, but it's different.
Because this says, what skydiving taught me about fear. And it's got Will Smith, and this was April 26, 2018. He's got another one about skydiving, April 22nd, 2017.
Did you Google his birthday jump?
Yeah, and I see the birthday jump too. The birthday jump is on here, which made me be like, oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know what was different. And then Jada Smith,
I don't know. Well, maybe it's different because he did it in front of the world. He did it live.
Well, did Jada jump with him? Jada must have jumped with him.
He did it in a foreign country.
He did it in Dubai.
Well, that's a foreign country.
It is a foreign country. It is.
So, and I know it was like a whole big contest and it was to raise money for something.
Oh, no, he didn't do it in Dubai. He jumped over the Grand Canyon.
Over the Grand Canyon.
Oh, she jumped in Dubai. She
Yeah,
lost.
so Jada jumped after he jumped, right?
Right.
So is Jada trying to do everything that Will's doing? Is that what the Smith family's doing?
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
like, that nigga jumped? Okay, well, shit, my ass is gonna jump too.
Maybe
All right,
that's what they're
Jada,
doing.
get it, girl. Yeah, so this time it was a bungee jump over the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that is different. A bungee jump is different than I would much rather just skydive with the
I
parachute.
would too.
Like,
That bungee jumping thing, because it's like you have to experience the whole drop a few times.
yeah, and then you got to come back up. It's the coming back up that I don't think I
It's
want
the going back down. The coming up is okay. It's the, I got to go back down again.
Yeah,
Ooh,
going
and I come up.
down.
And
Going
then I
down.
go back down again. But he did that for his 50th birthday. And again, like we always say, I fucking love Will Smith. And I just think that he's so phenomenal. And I want to jump on my 50th birthday.
Are you doing everything that Will Smith is doing? Are you serious?
I would love to do
everything that Will Smith is doing.
I would love to copycat everything he does. Yeah. I'm going to marry Jada.
Funny.
I'm going to marry her.
So stupid. You're so silly.
So we just think they're phenomenal. And that is some of the stuff that they did. And the whole family was there. And it was just a lovely celebration of Will Smith's life.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do something amazing next year for your
We
life.
are. Because next year will be my 50th.
Yep. We're going to start planning. We should start planning now. We should start planning definitely.
I want to do something all year, though.
Oh, God, Tafani.
I want to do something. I want to travel. I'm already planning my shit. We're starting off the year. We're going to Sundance in January. We're starting off that.
We are.
You're going to write another movie that I'm directing. We're doing that.
I am writing another movie you're directing. That's true.
So all that's going to happen at the top of the year.
Yep.
And then I'm going more places.
We are. We're going to travel. And we're traveling internationally next year for some stuff. So, yeah.
Yep.
We should be becoming noble next year. We should be in Africa. Let's see. Let's go ahead and claim that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's going to be
And with all of that, I receive all that. I'm so open. I'm so open to receiving all that and all the money and cash that comes with it. I'm so open to it. Yes. I'm ready. And I'm excited.
You sound like I'm ready. And I'm excited.
Yes.
Like it was a cheer.
I know. That's what's so funny about me. I swear to God, I'm so ghetto because I grew up in the fucking ghetto, like for real. But I'm also so corny. Like, how do you do both? That's what makes me so interesting. That's why I like me.
I think they're corny people that were raised, like they're ghettos raise nerds all the time. Like,
but I'm not a nerd. I'm just corny.
Well, it's kind of nerd and corny. I thought were kind of similar, but no. They're corny. Well, define nerd to you? What's nerd to you? Like smart? Like what?
Nerd is very, very bookwormish.
Oh, okay.
Like most stuff they quote would be from a book. If I'm quoting shit, it's gonna be from a song, from some nigga on the street.
Oh, okay. So
I'm quoting shit from book. Well, some stuff, but not all.
It's gonna be from Ice Cube. It's gonna be from E40.
But then, so I go from that, yes, because you know I love E40 and
I
all.
I know you do. I know. That's why.
So there's no way I can be a nerd and love E40. There's just it doesn't.
I'm a nerd and I love Too Short.
But you're not really nerdy, Cass.
I'm not.
No, okay. I don't think you're nerdy.
I don't know. I've been called nerd most of my life. Like, yeah. I'm very bookwormy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Very bookwormy.
That's why we mesh.
Yeah.
Because you know what? If we're both
But I'm not antisocial like some nerds.
If we're both circles and this is your circle, the nerd circle, and this is me, the ghetto circle, there's a part of it that goes together because you have just enough ghetto.
Yep.
And I have just enough corniness to where we mesh.
Very good. That's the Nina Holiday's new logo.
Terri Gas. This is the symbol of Terri.
That's our gang.
Our gang sign. What's up, fool? Terri Cas.
That shit is, oh my God, that made me laugh. Oh, I'm so
So, okay, should we get ready to bring on our guest?
We should get ready. I only have 6% on my battery on my computer. But yes. Yes.
Aren't you guys happy that we're back? That I Look Good Naked is back? Where else you gonna get all this zaniness from two broads that are handling business and making movies and TV and shit? What?
What?
And claim that they look good naked. What? Yeah, it is time for us to get to the guest.
It is. We need to get to our guest. So we will be back with our guest shortly, and she's awesome and exciting, and you should stay tuned to I Look Good Naked podcast.
Yes, you should. We'll be right back.
I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.
So I am saying welcome back to I Look Good Naked podcast. And we are here with a really good friend of mine who happens to be an amazing, talented performer, singer, and just person overall. She's a mom. She has 2 boys that she takes care of, and she's just fucking fabulous. And I just love her for so many reasons. Miss Sandy Red. You guys may see her and are voting for her on The Voice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So welcome, Sandy, to I Look Good Naked podcast.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I like this.
Do you look good naked?
I look good naked to the one that sees me naked. Come on.
Right. But if others saw you naked, I'm sure they would also concur.
I'm sure, yes, I'm sure if anyone saw you naked, they would be really happy. So I want to read my Woman of the Day because your performances on The Voice, and probably even before that,
Yeah,
have you been compared to Miss Tina Turner?
absolutely. I have.
I can so see that.
The energy and the passion that comes off definitely mirrors, what she's put out in performances on stage. So yeah.
And I have to say that I first met Sandy Red at the Green Room, which was a theatrical bookstore, coffee shop, whatever, a place for artists.
Terry's vision of love.
It was an amazing
love.
vision. It really was.
In Atlanta, Georgia. And Sandy Red is one of the performers that would bless the stage at the Green Room and perform amazingly. Like she would shut the shit down. And I knew she was a superstar and we became friends. And I would always have her perform, like, she could perform anything and she would perform several things, but I would always have a special request that she perform American Boy.
American Boy.
Oh my gosh, she would tear that shit
No
up.
matter how many times I've performed it before.
I would still want to see it.
100 times. Let's go 101.
Yep. Because I loved it so much. She's an amazing performer. And if you're watching The Voice, watch The Voice and vote for her. And I'm serious.
Every Monday and Tuesday.
Hey, let me take my
on NBC.
Watch The Voice and vote for Sandy Red. She's on J Hud's team.
Yes.
Okay.
Neck roll and all that.
All that. So Tina Turner, born Anna Mae Bullock, November 26, 1939. She has a birthday coming up. Is an American-born Swiss former singer-songwriter. Swiss, American-born Swiss.
You know, she got her her citizenship in Switzerland. She denounced America.
Oh, all right. Well, I understand. And that was pre-Trump.
That was
She really wouldn't be here for this shit.
She's also a prophetess.
It says former singer. This is, you know what? I'm reading this shit off of Wikipedia. I should have did better study for this because she's still a singer. She still performs, right? Does she not?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is still a world-renowned name.
I don't know if she's performing.
She retired from touring.
Yeah. Oh, she retired. Okay. So she's a former singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress. Turner rose to international prominence as a featured singer with the Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm before recording hit singles both with Ike and also as a solo performer. One of the world's best-selling artists of all time, she has been referred to as the Queen of Rock and Roll and has sold more than 200 million albums and singles worldwide to date. She is noted for an energetic stage performance, which is definitely you, powerful vocals, which is definitely you, and career longevity. We are building that as we speak.
Come on.
According to the Guinness World Records, Tina has sold more concert tickets than any other solo performer in history.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Boom, bomb. That is my woman of the day. What is that segment? Woman in history? Black women in history? Women of color? That I'm highlighting? That is my woman of the day, Miss Tina Turner. And which is very fitting to have Miss Sandy Red right here next to me. So, Sandy Red.
Yes.
What kind of voices?
What we gonna get?
Yes. Tell me, how are you feeling right now in this moment? You're in the middle of a nation. Wait, is it more than nationwide? Is The Voice international?
It's international. Do they show the American? Because I know they have
Okay.
in other countries. But
You're in the middle of an international competition
Mhm.
where the world is watching you. Is this something that you thought you would be doing?
I've always known that I was going to be a singer. I
Yeah.
just didn't know. And I've always felt like I was meant to be a worldwide singer,
Mm-hmm.
but I just didn't know how I was going to get there. So
Mm.
this was never a part of the quote unquote dream that I've envisioned. However, I don't question God's order and how he navigates things. So, I'm appreciative of the platform.
And-
Cas, yeah.
how did you? Well, I was going to ask you how was that process? Like, did you just one day say, you know what, I'm going to go and audition? Like, what was that process like? Because I know a lot of people want to be on The Voice or want to be on any of these shows.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know. I tried out for The Voice. Actually, what's funny, Terri doesn't even know that when her and I met, I was actually down here trying out for The Voice.
I did not know.
And it was like, I think they were in there maybe second or third season or something like that. And so I've tried out for them before. I've tried out for the American Idol, America's Got Talent, all of these shows and everything. But back then, I was kind of mad I didn't make it. But looking back on it and reflecting now, I wasn't ready back then.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that experience and all of that building was necessary to prepare me for what it is that God has opened up for me now. So I'm ready.
Because the beautiful thing is that you never stop.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like from, we were talking earlier, and from the moment I met you,
Mm-hmm.
I've been able to witness your work,
Yeah.
Witness your journey, witness how you're working hard, witness the frustrations.
Yeah.
We've had several conversations, and just, watching you get up, dust yourself off and go again. And
Mhm.
you're such a hustler, for lack of words, for your grind,
Yeah.
for singing, and you just have this amazing voice and energy in performing.
Mhm.
But like I said, I only met you I don't even want to say halfway, I don't know, but you've been doing this way before I met you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you were saying that timing is everything, that you've tried out for these shows before and you weren't accepted, but you never stopped the work.
Yeah.
You never stopped the work. And I think that's something that people can learn from. It's like there's no end game. There's no like, oh, I made it, now I can stop working.
Oh yeah.
It never
Even
stops.
when you make a name for yourself, you have to grind
Oh,
even
yeah.
that much more to keep, elevating and not even just elevating, sustaining what it is you work
Yeah.
hard for. So definitely faith without works is dead. You can't expect to get something out of nothing that you don't put into it. So
Right.
I mean, yeah, you gotta work.
So you know that you're a badass. Come on, let's be honest. Do you know you're a badass?
You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. I'll let other people be the judge of my badassness, okay? Because at the end of the day, I am not going to profess to be everybody's cup of tea.
I didn't ask you that.
I'm just saying that I'll let other people be the judge. If you say I'm a badass, and I'll take that. I'm never gonna.
But you know what? You have to know. You have to have confidence.
If I gave you a mic right now and told your ass to sing,
I'm gonna give it to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give it to you like there's 10,000 people in there. Yeah.
So there you go. And you got to know you're a badass to keep going. If you know you're not shit, if you're like, oh, I don't really know, you're not going to keep going. When you didn't make it, you'd be like, oh.
Right.
Oh.
I definitely know what I'm capable of.
Right.
I know exactly what I'm capable of. And what I feel like this is not even the tip of the iceberg. You know, so there's definitely more to come. Definitely.
You do theater as well?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What? So how did you talk about that? I just want to know about your journey.
You like Tina Turner.
I actually did in a John Ruffin production. It was a play back in Chicago where I actually had to play Tina Turner. And when I say one of the hardest roles of my entire life,
really,
19 songs and having to sing and dance for 12 of them in this 3-day back-to-back production was literally one of the most challenging yet fulfilling and fun experiences I've ever had. And you know, that's why I know Tina. That's a badass right there.
Right.
Because when I say just studying her and just her as a person and, you know, everything that she had to deal with, and then she's able to fully put all of this energy and all of this, everything into these songs.
And she was doing it at 60 still. Like, she was still performing in 60 and 70. You're like, what?
Right. I'm going to tell you right now, y'all going to get these back bends at 80. Okay? If I can help it and these bones are strong, we bending back, okay?
Yes, back bends.
I love it. Do you choreograph your own shows, or do you have a choreographer?
I do some, and then I also have the help of my little sister, actually. Her name is Liberty Bussey. And she actually is part of Andrea Kelly's dance company.
Okay.
And so she's been on like the first couple of seasons of Hollywood Exes when she was doing that, and she's toured with her, and she helps me with a lot of, you know, what I struggle with on the choreography.
Your moves.
I can dance, but coming up with stuff for adults, that ain't me. I come up with stuff for kids. I run a performance.
I was just about to say, so I do have a school in Chicago, right?
But for
Tell
adults,
about that. About your school.
Yeah, well, it's called the Mama's Birds Performing Arts Youth Organization, and it's actually a program that I started in honor of my mother. You know, she taught us how to sing and sacrifice everything to instill the love of music in us. So the program is just a way to keep her legacy alive and to, you know, give back and mentor other kids through music the way that she did with us and our friends.
I love it. And so you do that, you're a mom, you're traveling, you're performing. Yeah. You're having fabulous hair. Like, how do you do? Like, it's a lot.
Right. Performer. You're such a performer. I'm like, oh,
right. That's what I'm saying. Everything is a performer. Like, yeah, I love it.
Next to freaking rock star.
You look awesome. Oh boy.
This weave is nowhere near.
You look amazing, Terri, you know, because you're Terri and you look beautiful, but yeah, no, in comparison, you're not. It ain't doing too much tonight. And me either. I can't talk. Like, shoot, I love it. I just love your look, your costume. I was asking you earlier about your costumes because I used to be a costumer, so of course I always notice people's costumes, and every time I see you, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I like that. So I was like, I was like, I know she's not buying off the rack. Somebody's got to be making her costumes. So who makes your costumes too?
I definitely enlist the help of my good friend who's actually based here in Atlanta. Her name is Deborah Hughes. You can find her at Deborah_Hughes on Instagram. And when I say she is freaking phenomenal, like, she doesn't pick stuff and put it together. She actually takes a needle and thread and patterns. And
I love it.
For me. So she's
That's
phenomenal. Absolutely.
That
And
is
I
dope.
actually met her the same day I met you at the green room. And she shared her muffin at the green room with me.
Oh my
And I
God,
was-
the green room has just cultivated so
It
much.
really did.
It was a vision of love. It
Yes.
really was.
We need it back.
Yes, I was auditioning for The Voice and I had
Oh
no
my
place to
God.
stay. And she gave me a place to stay and didn't even know me and shared her muffin with me. And I learned a month later.
Her
when I
green
came
room
back,
muffin.
Her green room muffin. And I learned like a month later that she actually did clothes. She was a designer.
That's amazing.
Had no clue. So yeah, I said, come on, God.
See,
Jesus, showing
you know
off.
Right.
He's showing
It's
off.
stuff like that.
Right.
I just be working. He just be moving.
Mhm.
He does. He
We
does.
don't even
He
know.
does.
That's why we have to stay the course.
We don't even, that's the thing. Like, we have no idea. What'd you say, Terry? I was saying we have no idea. We have no idea what he's doing.
That's right. That we just have to stay the course. That we, you know, our dreams and hopes and passion, they don't just come from nowhere.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
implanted in us from him.
Right.
And that's what we just have. We, you know, as stressful as having the green room was for me, it was such a bigger purpose than just me. And I'm so thankful that we had that for 3 years of the green room, 2.5 or whatever it was.
Whatever it was.
Because it was just such a beautiful place of stuff like that.
Right. People still talk about it.
The time there were so many relationships built and so many opportunities built from that little green room situation.
Yeah.
And the same thing with all the stuff that we're doing.
Mhm.
Your journey now on The Voice. You know, I was saying earlier about your 2 boys watching you, being able to see their mom pursuing her dreams
That's
and,
so
and
important.
seeing it, how it manifesting. And
Mhm.
that's so important for them to see that.
Yeah.
Mm.
It lets them know that it is possible. You can actually have what it is that you want, that a dream, no matter how stupid anybody thinks it is attainable if you stay the course, do the work, and exercise your faith. God has no other choice but to respond.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Come on.
That's what I
That's
say.
what
too.
I say. It's like he gave it to you. You better do something with it or it just goes to waste.
Yeah.
It's really your choice. That's why I love God.
Come on.
Don't look at my titties. It really was really about I love God. I don't really have big titties for you to look at like that.
You know what? In the later, whenever we do late podcasts, they just get silly. I hate to say it. But they do. Anyway, what is next?
I'm sorry, Sandy Red. I guess she's like, what the hell is happening?
What is next for Sandy Red? What are you doing? Are you touring? Like, what's going to be next? I guess it depends on.
Well,
Well, right
show is
now I'm
still
still
going.
on The Voice.
Right.
Season finale doesn't happen until December 19th. I've made blind auditions in the battle round, so now what comes next is the knockouts. Come on, so
I like the knockout.
need y'all to pray me through the knockouts so I can make it on the live shows. And live shows happen, I believe, in November.
Okay.
So right now, that's where that piece is at. But if you're asking me that question long term, then of
Yeah.
course, I definitely plan to change the world through my music.
Oh, you write your music. You write
I
it.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
'Cause I feel like you did an original. Yeah, I knew that. I knew you wrote. I did know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you write? Do you
We
play?
need your music on some of our movies.
We do need your music in something.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Absolutely. Come on.
Yeah, something that you've written, something original.
Yeah, something that you have that's original that you own.
Right.
You are.
Talk to you
Yeah, with no samples.
with no samples.
Exactly. No samples. I got you.
She's a real life performer. She's amazing.
Right, and she has to go perform.
She does. She has to go perform tonight. So I'm really grateful that
The
she
grind does
comes
not
to
stop.
Atlanta.
Ever.
She always takes a moment to come say hi to me and bless me.
Terry.
She's such a sweetie. She sang to Lola when she was just a baby.
Oh,
So
I
cute. Now
remember
this girl's
that.
so big.
I know.
Oh my God.
So, so tell the people where they can find you and how they can support you in any way.
Absolutely. All of my social media across the board is Sandy Red Music. That is red with 2 D's. My website is sandyred.com. And also you can keep tuning in to The Voice on NBC every Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And you better vote for Sandy Red.
That's right. Don't just vote.
you better vote too.
Right
Just
person.
vote in general, but
Sandy
right
Red.
now, vote red.
Yes,
Mhm.
Yes.
for sure.
Absolutely.
And I'm not playing. I'm so.
Terry's not playing. She's
So-
gonna put her glasses off again.
You better vote for Sandy Red. Yes, I'll take the glasses off. You better vote for Sandy Red. I'm not playing.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you guys
I
for
wish I was there hanging out with you guys, but
I know.
I know.
Terry lives too far. I can't.
I do. And we had a cocktail too. So we're feeling very happy.
Very happy.
Yes.
I've been editing all day. No cocktails.
Bad influence friend.
I
I got her liquored up. So she can
have
go
a glass
forward.
of wine.
Terry is a bad influence friend when it comes to that. But yes,
I'm very responsible with
very good. Somebody has to be.
I am not.
Okay, so when you come back though,
Absolutely.
when you come back, hopefully we'll be in our space and maybe you can come and perform.
Absolutely.
That would be
I'm always
amazing.
praying that every time I come to Atlanta, Terry's home. Because there's been a few times that I've been here and we've crossed paths and haven't been able to catch each other. But
Well, you can always call me because
Okay.
I live closer to the city and I'm usually home when she's not home. We usually flip-flop. What are you making that face? I'm saying when you're not home.
Because you always have to make a big point that you live closer to the city.
Because sometimes that's enticing for people that want to be close to the city.
well,
I'm worth with just drive.
I'll always go
You are.
wherever Terry is.
Oh, see, look at there. See?
I was my girl.
You know what?
Now she has to drive back into the city for her performance.
Right.
But the visit was well worth it. I missed
Aw.
my friend.
Yay. Very
I'm so
good.
proud of you. I'm so
I'm so
excited
happy.
and so proud of her. Yes. She's
Very
an amazing person and she deserves all that she is manifesting for herself and for her family. And I am cheering you on to the end of time.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Love you very much.
Love you more.
That's our Sandy Red.
See you guys.
Cass, should we close out right here, right now, too?
Yes, we should. We should close out right here, right now.
We should.
So that Melissa doesn't have to edit it anymore.
Yeah. So you can follow me at terryjvaughn.com, or you should follow the podcast at ILG Naked.
ILGN podcast.
Oh, ILGN podcast.
There you go.
And Cass at Cas Sigers, that's SIGERS. And Nina Holiday at
NinaHoliday.com.
Holiday. And
That's Nina.
holiday.com.
Yep.
Okay. And thank you guys for joining I Look Good Naked podcast. And we appreciate you guys staying connected even when we checked out for that little while. But we are back. And we will see you again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.